Sergeant. Hello. Wait lang. Wait a minute. Kapeng mainit. I'm going there upstairs. Go. Sorry po.
Ano te, batukan ko na bato?
I'm so sorry, ma'am. I mean, sorry kasi. Okay. Just read.
So hello everyone! So let me introduce myself first. My name is Janlan Aralbisa, and for this afternoon, before we proceed to our main discussion, we will have first our activity.
Congenial afternoon wishing everyone. So let me introduce myself first. So I am Mr. Shana.
I am Michael Jr. Di Papa.
I am Margie Barbon. I am Albisa Jenren.
So before we proceed to our motivation, may I ask Mr. Theofred to lead the prayer.
Okay, let us all stand. Let us put ourselves in the presence of God. Dear Heavenly Father, please guide us throughout the day. Give us your blessings, for we will cherish them every day. We sincerely apologize for the sins that we commit and hope for your forgiveness. Thank you for the blessings that we receive, and thank you for guiding us all the way. Amen.
So for our motivation, it is called learning reflection. So are you aware of this?
Yes!
Next slide, please. So the direction of our motivation is the class will be divided into 3 groups. Each group will be choosing for each representative to pick a topic with description. And every member will collaborate ideas about the topic. After doing so, 2 of the members will present in front. So are you guys ready?
Yes!
Very good. So may I have the 3 people in front? So you will help me to divide them into 2. Can I have the volunteers, please? Okay, Mr. Baptisma, Mr. Musti, and Mr. Pano. Come in front, please. Okay, so I have 3 papers here that these leaders are going to choose. So after choosing, you may choose your members from your classmates. Now you may choose. Leaders, please choose your members now.
Then I will go to this Jason. I will go to Trioper. Then I will go to Kasida Muhammad. I will go to Project.
Okay.
Then
Okay, that's all. You may now go to your groups. To collaborate your ideas, and after that, we are going to present here in front, okay? Are we clear?
Yes!
Indeed.
thank you so much for this wonderful and giving your presentation. So we're going to talk about the first is
The first one is access to abundance of information. So guys, in this generation, in the 21st century, we humans already have the abundance of information. Like for instance, like in the 20th century, they carry a lot of books, and also they carry like it's hard for them to search for knowledge in the 21st century. But now we have the access to an abundance, which is parang pinapagaan yung way natin na mag-search ng knowledge.
So yung number 2 is rapid changes in technology. Like for example, integrating technology in the classroom. Well, for me, they have a lot of impact in the technology in the 21st century. Why? Because for me, for both auditory and visual learners, integrating technology in a class instruction can increase students' engagement. Simple technology integration in the classroom such as PowerPoint, online presentation, online games, homework, assignments online, and even online grading system can have a significant impact on students. Why? Because first, benefit of advanced technology makes students more engaged and help them retain information. Number 2 is accommodates multiple learning styles in a classroom or in a room. Number 3 encourages collaboration. Number 4 provide instant feedback for teachers' benefits. Number 5 is prepare students for the future. So this is why the first technology is very important to us, so that this technology or the future students could preserve or could have a better future in the near future. Thank you.
Okay, group 2, are you ready?
Yes! Learning and innovation skills, they are attributes that differentiate students who are prepared for a complex life and work environment from those who are not skills may include critical thinking and problem solving, wherein learners use their critical thinking skills or the ability to think properly and rationally to solve certain problems or a certain task. In communication, the teachers and the learners, where the teachers use to communicate, transmit her knowledge to the learners.
So in collaboration, like for example in a classroom scenario, wherein the students are collaborating with each other or helping each other to solve a certain problem.
The last one is creativity and innovation, wherein learners use their creative skills or innovation skills when adapting to new situations or when they are facing certain problems, especially when it is related to their learning. That's all. Thank you.
The round of applause. And the last group, please come in front.
So, good afternoon everyone.
Good afternoon.
So, we are going to, our topic that we choose is life and career skills. Today's life and work environments both require more than thinking skills and content knowledge. Cultivating the ability to navigate the complex life requires students to develop the following life and career skills. Bale, in our today's life, di lang kailangan natin ang mga thinking skills and content knowledge. Kailangan din natin matutunan ang mga iba. Kailangan din natin, ang mga students ay kailangan din i-develop ang mga merong part na kailangan i-develop nila ang pagdating sa life and career skills.
Life and career skills these are flexibility and adaptability. Number 2, initiative and self-direction. Number 3, productivity and accountability. Number 4, social and cross-cultural skills. And number 5, leadership and responsibility. And I believe if everyone will be develop these life and career skills, they will be able to survive and live successfully with their career, desired career.
Please give yourself a round of applause. You guys did a great job, and I hope that you learned something new today.
Yes! Good job.
And that would be all. Thank you.
Hi everyone, good day. So at this moment, let's proceed to our main discussion, which is the 21st century skills categories. Let's start with the objective. First, identify the categories of 21st century. Second, differentiate the information, media, and technology skills in 21st century. Third, describe how to integrate 21st century skills in teaching-learning process. Fourth, apply skills to pre-service teacher preparation. So let's discuss the 21st century skills. First, critical thinking, problem solving, reasoning, analysis, interpretation, synthesizing information. As technology rises, develop these skills. For example, all students right now using digital devices that can help their academics. Sources or informations are everywhere. They just need to find a reliable one. Second, skills in 21st century, research skills and practices interrogative information. We all know in the 21st century, most people are making research papers. Along the way, they develop research skills where they can make a research efficient, easy, and trusted one. The third one is creativity, artistry, curiosity, imagination, and innovation. So let me explain one by one. So let's put an example. A creativity in student in the 21st century must think out of the box. Artistry in students refers to the development and expressions of creative skills, talents, and imaginations across various art forms. For example, the students wants to perform singing, dancing, writing, or they want to join in theater or in even digital media. Curiosity means explore and expand learning. For example, students are always asking questions because he or she is curious about one thing. Last word is innovation in students. For example, innovation in students is the ability to think creatively, solve problems, and explore new ideas or strategies. Another is perseverance, self-directions, planning, self-disciplines, and adaptability. Perseverance in students, for example, they have workloads to complete or to accomplish. But despite to stop, they're still continuing to do the task because they want to finish their outputs. Self-directions means taking initiative. Planning means organizing. Self-discipline means staying focused on the task or goals. Adaptability means accepting changes in the situation or environment. Another skills of 21st century is oral and written communication, public speaking. Students in the 21st century massively develop these skills in oral and written communications and public speaking because with the help of technology, information and educational informations are everywhere that students can find meaningful and learn from it. Another skills of 21st century is leadership, teamwork, facility in using virtual workplaces. In the 21st century, collaboration and working with others can be done digitally, anywhere or anytime. Information and Communication Technology or ICT literacy. People involve their skills, informations, and communications technology, also known as ICT, because as technology rises, as what I've said, or digital devices where the skills are enhanced and expertise. Civic, ethical, and social justice. In the 21st century, people are open minded in all terms. When we are talking about civilization, we're talking about freedoms and social justice for everyone. And the people right now are being mindful and they know what is wrong or right, where they think more and they can examine if one thing is wrong or good to them. Another skill is economic and financial literacy. Business benefits the most the technology in the 21st century, where businesses or financial literacy can produce and provide products, investment skills everywhere and anytime. Global awareness, multicultural literacy, with the use of technology, people are aware of what is happening globally. And multicultural literacy is knowing one's culture. Environmental and conservation literacy, health and wellness literacy, technology can be the source of environmental and conservation literacy, where technology provides information about sustainability and pollution, what that is happening environmentally. On the other hand, health and wellness literacy promotes a healthy lifestyle in a person. So we are done discussing the 21st century skill. Right now, let's proceed the 21st century framework. This 21 framework for 21st century learning was developed with input from educators, education experts, and businesses. Business leaders to define and illustrate the skills, knowledge, expertise, and support system that students need to succeed in work, life, and citizenships. The framework continues to be used by thousands of educators and hundreds of schools in the US and abroad to put 21st century skills at the center of learning. All elements of the framework are critical to ensure 21st century readiness for every student. When a school, district, or state builds on this foundation, combining knowledge and skills with the necessary support system of standards, assessment, curriculum and instructions, professional development, and learning environments, students are more engaged in the learning process and graduate better prepared to thrive in today's digitally and globally interconnected world. So right now, let me explain one by one from the 21st century framework. The first one is key subject and 21st century themes. Mastery of key subject and 21st century themes is essential to student success. Key subjects include English reading or language arts, word languages, arts, mathematics, economics, science, geography, history, government, and civics. In addition, a school must promote an understanding of academic content at much higher levels by weaving 21st century interdisciplinary themes. We have global awareness, financial, economic, business, and entrepreneurial literacy, civic literacy, health literacy, and environmental literacy. Another one is learning and innovation skills. Learning and innovation skills are what separates students who are prepared for increasingly complex life and work environments in today's world and those who are not. These skills include creativity and innovation, critical thinking and problem solving, communication, collaboration. Another is information, media, and technology skills. Today, we live in a technology and media driven environment marked by access to an abundance of information, rapid changes in technology, tools, and the ability to collaborate and make individual contributions on an unprecedented scale. Effective citizens and workers must be able to exhibit a range of functional and critical thinking skills, such as information literacy, media literacy, ICT, or information communication and technology or technologies. Another is life career skills. Today's students need to develop thinking skills, content knowledge, and social and emotional competencies to navigate complex life work environment. From the 21st century framework, essential life and career skills may include flexibility and adaptability, initiative and self-direction, social and cross-cultural skills, productivity and accountability. And last but not the least is leadership and responsibility. We are done discussing the 21st century skills and the 21st century framework. Thank you for your listening to my part, and I hope that you will still listen to the next reporter.
So good day everyone. For this afternoon, I will be discussing the sub-skills under the 21st century skills. So first, we have the learning and innovation skills. So under these skills is the critical thinking and problem solving. These may include effectively analyzing and evaluating evidence, arguments, claims, and beliefs, and also solving different kinds of non-familiar problems in both conventional and innovative ways. So sub-skills under these skills is work together effectively in team. It establishes clear definitions and agreements on the roles of the partners in the collaborative process. It also keeps communication open within teams to carry out tasks, carefully identify obstacles, and address problems cooperatively, and reason effectively. It is used various types of reasoning, it inductive or deductive, as appropriate to the situation. Solve problems. Solve different kinds of non-familiar problems in both conventional and innovative ways. Identify and ask significant questions that clarify various points of view and lead to better solutions. Next is communication. It pertains to articulating thoughts and ideas effectively using oral and written communication skills in a variety of forms and contexts. Under these is communicate clearly. Articulate thoughts and ideas effectively using oral, written, and nonverbal communication skills in a variety of forms and contexts. Next is collaboration. It entails demonstrating ability to work effectively and respectfully with diverse team. So work together effectively in team. It establishes clear definitions and agreements on the roles of partners in the collaborative process, and it keeps communication open within teams to carry out tasks and carefully identify obstacles and address problems cooperatively. Next is creativity and innovation. It denotes use of wide range of idea creation techniques to create new and worthwhile ideas. So skills under this is think creatively. Use a wide range of idea creation techniques such as brainstorming. Create new and worthwhile ideas, both incremental and radical concepts. Elaborate, refine, analyze, and evaluate their own ideas in order to improve and maximize creative efforts. Number two is work creatively with others. It develops, implement, and communicate new ideas to others effectively. Be open and responsive to new and diverse perspectives, incorporate group input and feedback into the work, and demonstrate originality and inventiveness in work and understand the real-world limits to adopting new ideas. And view failure as an opportunity to learn, understand that creativity and innovation is a long-term cyclical process of small successes and frequent mistakes. So next is the information media and technology skills. So under this, we have information literacy. It refers to accessing and evaluating information critically and competently and managing the flow of information from a wide variety of sources. So skills under this is access and evaluate information. Access information efficiently and effectively. Evaluate information critically and competently. Number two is use and manage information. Use information accurately and creatively for the issue or problem at hand. Manage the flow of information from a wide variety of sources. And apply a fundamental understanding of the ethical, legal issues surrounding the access and use of information. Next is media literacy. It underscores understanding both how and why media messages are constructed, creating media products by understanding and utilizing the most appropriate media creation tools, characteristics, and conventions. So skills under this is analyze media. Understand both how and why media messages are constructed and for what purposes. Number two, examine how individuals interpret messages differently and how values and points of view are included or excluded, and how media can influence beliefs and behaviors. Apply a fundamental understanding of the ethical, legal issues surrounding the access and use of media. Number two is create media products. Understand and utilize the most appropriate media creation tools, characteristics, and conventions. Understand and effectively utilize the most appropriate expressions and interpretations in diverse multicultural environments. Next is technology literacy. It pertains to the use of technology as a tool to research, organize, evaluate, and communicate information. Skills under this is apply technology effectively. Use technology as a tool to research, organize, evaluate, and communicate information. Use digital technologies like computers, PDAs, media players, GPS, and etc., communication, networking tools, and social networks appropriately to access, manage, integrate, evaluate, and create information to successfully function in a knowledge economy. Apply a fundamental understanding of the ethical, legal issues surrounding the access and use of information technologies. Next is life and career skills. Flexibility and adaptability. So under these skills is adapt to change. Adapt to varied roles, job responsibilities, schedules, and contexts. Work effectively in a climate of ambiguity and changing priorities. Number two, be flexible. Incorporate feedback effectively. Deal positively with praise, setbacks, and criticism. Understand, negotiate, and balance diverse views and beliefs to reach a workable solution, particularly in multicultural environments. So next is initiative and self-directions. So under the skills is manage goals and time. Set goals with tangible and intangible success criteria. Balance tactical, short-term, and strategic long-term goals. Utilize time and manage your workload efficiently. Number two is work independently. Monitor, define, prioritize, and complete tasks without direct oversight. Number 3, be self-directed learner. Go beyond basic mastery of skills and our curriculum to explore and expands one's own learning and opportunities to gain expertise. Demonstrate initiative to advance skills level towards a professional level and demonstrate commitment to learning as a lifelong process. Demonstrate integrity and ethical behavior in using influence and power. Number 4 is be responsible to others. Act responsibly with the interests of the larger community in mind. Consider others' ideas and viewpoints. Look for others' welfare and safety in all circumstances, and assist others in times of their downfalls and setbacks. Next is social and cross-cultural skills. So under the skills, we have the interact effectively with others. So know when it is appropriate to listen and when to speak, conduct oneself in respectable professional manner. Respect cultural differences and work effectively with people from a range of social and cultural backgrounds. Number 2 is work effectively in diverse teams. Respond open-mindedly to different ideas and values. Leverage social and cultural differences to create new ideas and increase both innovation and quality of work. Next is productivity and accountability. Number 1 is manage projects. So set and meet goals even in the face of obstacle and competing pressures. Prioritize, plan, and manage work to achieve the intended result. Next is leadership and responsibility. Under the skills, we have guide and lead others. So use interpersonal and problem-solving skills to influence and guide others toward a goal. Leverage strengths of others to accomplish a common goal, inspire others to reach their very best by example and selflessness. Demonstrate integrity and ethical behavior in using influence and power. Number 2 is be responsible to others. Act responsibly with the interests of the larger community in mind. So that's all. I hope you learned something from my topic. So for now, I will give the screen to the next presenter, Mr. Jesril Rishana.
A congenial day to each and everyone. So in this topic, you will be learning a lot of things, especially in the 21st century skills category. In this topic, you will be learning about how to integrate 21st century skills in teaching, learning process. So for our first category is the 21st century standards. First is to focus on 21st century skills, content, knowledge, and expertise. 2 is build understanding across and among core subjects as well as the 21st century interdisciplinary themes. The 3rd is emphasize deep understanding rather than swallow knowledge. The 4th is to engage students with this real-world data, tools, and experts they will encounter in college, on the job, and in life. The last is allow for multiple measures of mastery. As we all know that educators or we educators should emphasize them on what is the reality, because it is our duty and responsibility to keep it in their minds that they should be a critical thinker and a problem solver. Because in 21st century, many of the students are relying on what is in the internet, and as educators should let them be more critical on that thing. And from the description itself, the interdisciplinary themes, we also need to teach our student on the other disciplines that might help them to see the reality on their own. So in every situation that they see a problem, they can solve it. They can utilize their knowledge and the content of these kind of skills in their life. So for our second category is assessment of 21st century skills. The one is supports a balance of assessments including high-quality standardized testing along with effective formative and summative classroom assessment. So, a formative classroom assessment is to monitor our student on improving their skills, just like education students where they are tasked to do demo teaching. And in summative is to evaluate, where teacher is going to evaluate a student regarding on their performance. The second is emphasizes useful feedbacks on student performance that is embedded into everyday learning. So here, the constructive criticism will help students to do better in stuff they think is fine. So in real life, it will not awkward for them to commit mistakes, and that is very efficient. The third is requires a balance of technology enhanced, formative and summative assessments that measure students' mastery of 21st century skills. So it should be balanced, the both. So balancing the technology enhanced, though we should not always requiring them to use technology since it has advantages, so we balance it in a way like an education students are going to use like instructional materials. So the last is enables develop of portfolios of student work that demonstrate mastery of 21st century skills to educators and prospective employers. The last is enables a balanced portfolio of measures to assess the educational system's effectiveness in reaching high levels of students' competencies in 21st century skills. This is like how we use our skills in technology to creating our portfolios to show how competent we are, like making a formal letter and other papers that is involved to where we are going to showcase our talents and so on. The third category is the 21st century curriculum and instruction. So first is teachers 21st century skills discretely in the context of core subjects and 21st century interdisciplinary themes. It is how we teach students based to subject that needs to be using disciplines. For instance, you are tasked to solve a math problem. Other subject like English subject cannot solve it because it is language. And that is how it works. Now let's move on. The second is focuses on providing opportunities for applying 21st century skills across content areas and for a competency-based approach to learning. Okay, so picture this out. You are a business owner. What can you offer to an unemployed with no skill? As a business owner, it is our job to give a way for them to learn on competency base that will help your business grow. And that is one of the 21st century learning base. So the third is enables innovative learning methods that integrate the use of supportive technologies, inquiry, and subject problem-based approaches and higher order thinking skills. So the last is encourages the integration of community resources based school beyond school walls. So meaning to say, what you learn is what you can actually use in outside world. Like in school, you will be learning about on how to be resourceful. It's just like a business. If you will become bankrupt, you'll be asking a help from private sectors, public sectors, and that is real life. We are now here in the fourth category, which is the 21st century professional development. So the first is the highlights ways teachers can seize opportunities for integrating 21st century skills, tools, and teaching strategies into their classroom practice and help them identify what activities they can replace or de-emphasize. Just like, for example, a professional development workshop where teachers learn to incorporate digital storytellings, into their language arts curriculum. This workshop also helps teachers identify and reduce the emphasis on outdated rote memorization activities, replacing them with collaborative online research project. So the second is the balances direct instruction with project-oriented teaching methods. So it's just like a math teacher uses direct instructions to teach the fundamentals of algebra or any kind of fundamental that requires mathematics, and follows it with a project where students apply these concepts to design a simple budget for a fictional event integrating real-world problem solving. It's just like if you are a business owner, something like that. So the third is it illustrates how a deeper understanding of subject matter can enhance problem solving, critical thinking, and other 21st century skills. It's like a science workshop that delves into climate change, encouraging teachers to foster student critical thinking by analyzing data, trends, debating policy impacts, and developing solutions for reducing carbon footprints in their communities. Yeah. So for the fourth is that enables 21st century professional learning communities for teachers that model the kinds of classroom learning that best promotes 21st century for students. For example, an online professional learning community where teachers collaborate on developing interdisciplinary lesson plans that integrate technology, critical thinking, and creativity, mirroring the collaborative and inquiry-based learning they aim to foster in students. So the fifth is the cultivates teachers' ability to identify students' particular learning styles, intelligence, strengths, and weaknesses. It's just like when in a training session focused on using multiple intelligence theory and differentiated instruction techniques where teachers practice tailoring their lesson plans to address visual, auditory, and kinesthetic learners' needs within the same classroom. So the sixth is the helps teachers develop their abilities to use various strategies such as the formative assessments to reach diverse students and create environments that supports differentiated teaching and learning, like in a workshop that introduces teachers to formative assessments, tools like exit tickets, digital quizzes, and peer feedbacks, allowing them to gather real-time data on students' understanding and adjust their instruction to better meet individual needs. So the seventh is the supports the continuous evolution of students' 21st century skills development, like a training module and using digital portfolios where teachers learn to guide students in curating evidence of their progress in critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, and communication over time, allowing for ongoing assessment beyond traditional tests. And for the eighth is encourages knowledge sharing among communities of practitioners using face-to-face, virtual, and blended communications. It's like a district-wide and conference where teachers share best practices in small informal session implemented by an online platform where teachers can continue the conversation and share resources, lesson plans, and strategies. The last is the uses of scalable and sustainable model of professional development. It's like how a school adopt a train-to-trainer model where a group of teachers receives its intensive training on new educational technology, and then these teachers in turn train their peers, ensuring that professional development is both scalable and ongoing. So these examples illustrate practical ways in which professional development can be tailored to meet the demands of 21st century education, ensuring teachers are well equipped to foster the necessary skills in their students.
So good day everyone. Today I will be discussing the implication to pre-service teacher preparations. Well, there is a need to understand the key elements of optimum curricula that will help pre-service teachers develop the disposition, habits of mind, and confidence to enable students to develop 21st century skills in a range of core academic subject areas. So the statement highlights the importance of preparing pre-service teachers to develop effective curricula. Teachers need to understand the essential components of a high-quality curriculum that foster 21st century skills. Second is cultivate disposition and habits of mind. Pre-service teachers should be equipped with the personal qualities and thinking skills necessary to facilitate students' learning. Next is to build the confidence. Teachers should have the confidence to implement effective teaching strategies and support students' development. So in essence, pre-service teacher preparation program should focus on equipping future educators with the knowledge, skills, and attitudes needed to help students thrive in the 21st century. So since schools get rid of a one-size-fits-all system, therefore pre-service teachers are expected to play an active role in developing and organizing content and instruction for their students. AACTE 2010 asserts that a 21st century approach to curriculum is about more than just adding an extra course or extra class and time to curriculum. Thus, pre-service teachers benefit from the ability to fully explore and understand how to develop and use curriculum for deep understanding and mastery for academic subject knowledge and 21st century skills. As a starting point, a teacher education program can be aligned with student and teacher standard in ways that blend thinking and innovation skills, ICT literacy, and life and career skills in the context of all academic subjects and across interdisciplinary themes. An effective 21st century skills approach to curriculum, in other words, is designed for understanding. McTighe and Wiggins 2005 and AACTE 2010. The program's curriculum will be most beneficial to pre-service teachers if it is designed to produce deep understanding and authentic application of 21st century skills in all subject areas. So meaning, teacher education program should align with student and teacher standards that promote thinking, innovation, ICT literacy, and life and career skills. An effective 21st century curriculum is designed for understanding rather than just memorization. Pre-service teachers should focus on developing curriculum that promotes deep understanding and authentic application for 21st century skills. So now let's proceed to instructional models. Instructional models are an important component of any teacher preparation program. AACTE 2010 pointed out that the integration of innovative and research-proven teaching strategies, modern learning technologies, and real-world resources and contexts are all imperative in integrating teach for understanding principles, creating rich practices teaching experiences, creating dynamic learning communities and peer-mentoring networks, and examining the role of content, pedagogy, and technologies in developing higher-order thinking skills. So, integrating teach for understanding principle, when pre-service teachers can prepare and present lessons that can develop students' essential concept and skill with the integration of technologies, the latter can reciprocally demonstrate critical thinking and problem solving in class. Next is creating rich practices teaching experiences. Strong practice teaching experiences allow pre-service teachers to connect theory and practice. The third is creating dynamic learning communities and peer mentoring networks. Pre-service teachers benefit greatly from service learning as part of their experiential learning courses. It provides time to reflect on relevant pedagogic strategies that enhance 21st century skills in classroom practice. So the fourth one is examining the role of content, pedagogy, and technologies in developing higher order thinking skills. The ability to teach for content mastery is a challenging task for most pre-service teachers. Teaching for content mastery first is support a range of high-quality standardized testing along formative and summative assessments. Second, emphasizes useful feedback on student performance. Third is required balance technology, enhanced and summative assessments. Fourth is enables development of student portfolios that demonstrate mastery of 21st century knowledge and skills. And fifth is enable a balanced scorecard to assess the educational system's effectiveness. Teacher preparation programs and assessment leadership. Teacher preparation programs can play a crucial role in developing education leaders who understand and can influence current trends in assessment. This involves research and evaluation of innovative assessment approaches, mastery of 21st century knowledge and skills, assessment strategies, proficiency in a wide range of student assessment methods. Creating a 21st century learning environment. The learning environment within a teacher preparation program is essential for promoting 21st century learning. Key initiatives for creating such an environment include establishing a 21st century vision, ensuring physical infrastructure supports 21st century learning, allowing flexibility for project-based work and competency-based assessment, providing adequate technical infrastructure, strengthening networking and engagement. Next is partnership. The importance of partnerships are vital for transforming 21st century teacher preparation programs. Collaboration with community leaders, businesses, professional associations, and other stakeholders can lead to high-impact outcomes. Continuous improvement. Continuous improvement is essential for a successful implementation of 21st century teacher preparation programs. So the key steps include is clearly identifying measurable goals, tracking progress regularly, communicating progress to all stakeholders, engaging all participants in refining and improving the process. So in summary, the need for teacher preparation program to focus on developing assessment leaders, creating a supportive learning environment, building strong partnership, and engaging in continuous improvement to prepare educators for the challenges and opportunities of the 21st century.